Being a deacon, I've opened my eyes to all the different possibilities that are available for you to serve those that are needed through Second Pres and through God. My entire life I've been committed to service, so it only made sense that this is how I could give back to the church I'm so proud of. I made sure and signed up my family, which is my 3-year-old son. At the time he was 2, and my husband and I, to go and deliver to a family for Christmas Benevolence. It was the first time we had volunteered. We showed up that day in the middle of the ice storm, and they needed Spanish speakers to be able to deliver all the goodies to those that spoke predominantly Spanish of the families we helped. And so I said, let's do it. I can speak Spanish. I'm from Argentina. And then we showed up. I was a little bit nervous because I wasn't sure what to expect. And then there was this mother, Ruth, and she had a 4-year-old son named Sevi and a baby. And I came in showing all of my goodies and talking to her about what was there and what was included, and we had this really good conversation. And in the meantime, her 4-year-old took my 2-year-old into his room to play together. Like there wasn't anything different, like they hadn't just met that moment. And then we were talking about her own situation, where she was at, which she was at a tough time right then, try and go back to school, support the baby, support her son, and really get her life together, and trying to improve the life for all of them. And in the middle of that discussion, her son, Sevi, came out to me and showed me a picture of a man leaning against a tree. And he explained to me that that man, he said, is my dad, and he did some bad things and he's not with us right now. And so, needless to say, the mother started crying, I started tearing up. We hugged numerous times, not just once, but a couple. And then we proceeded to talk more about where she was at, what she was doing, and where I was at and what I was doing, and how some of that was very similar. And then I noticed that her son had on Spider-Man pajamas. And if you have any sort of, or have had a boy, you know that Spider-Man is very important. And something that most little boys think are pretty cool. And so I mentioned the Spider-Man pajamas, and I noticed that there was a hole in them. And she said, yes, my son loves them. He won't let me fix them. I can't find another pair like them. So he just continues to wear it. And so nowadays what we do is we pull out our phone. And so I pull out the phone, went to Target.com, and it just so happened that that one day there was a 50% sale on pajamas at Target. So needless to say, I felt that was a God moment. We searched for what seemed similar. We did our best to figure out what the right size was for him, because neither of us were very experienced in that online. And so I went ahead and bought them and had them sent to her, and then we continued our conversation. As we were getting ready to leave, my son had been playing a lot with a food truck car. And we were leaving, and Ruth says, oh, Marco, you can take that. And I was so humbled by that, because my son doesn't need any more toys, right? We were coming to help her. And in the end, she was trying to give me one of her son's toys, which was so humbling. And needless to say, Sevi, the son, wasn't ready to give it up, which was okay. We really didn't need another toy, but it was just a really amazing experience. So then fast forward about a week later, I get a text from her, and she's thanking me for all of the things that she received. And then we had a good laugh about the pajamas we ordered. They were about 5 sizes too big for her son, so he will eventually grow into them, but she couldn't use them for that Christmas. And we continue to keep in contact today, and she has really improved her situation. She's gotten her associate's degree. She's really doing what she had set out to do, and things are going so much better. I'm choosing to put God first and be second.